Is that 1%? Can you go lower? Like 0.1? How many times have you heard that? Cameras are getting more sensitive, LEDs are getting brighter, and we're often finding ourselves in a world where 1% just isn't low enough. And if I can save the grips from setting a net or the camera having to ND and then the gaffer has to bring everything up a stop, that's a win in my book. So I'm gonna show you how to get the absolute lowest out of a light straight from Blackout. To put it nicely, manufacturers can kind of disagree when writing their DMX profiles. So with some lights, you may be able to send a half value like 0.5 from the console, and with other lights, it might not work at all, even though you can get there on the ballast. So I'll show you a surefire way to get the absolute lowest out of your light through Blackout. The way I've been doing this is actually sending a DMX value straight to the light. And the syntax for this is using the slash twice. So let's take fixture 101 and do at to tell it we're gonna give it an intensity. But instead of putting a percentage, we'll do slash slash, and that will turn into DMX, and then 1. So we're telling the fixture to go to DMX value 1. That's the absolute lowest value the DMX console can send out in intensity. Now, if you're using an 8-bit profile, the light may turn on, but I mostly use 16-bit profiles, and I find somewhere between DMX value 2 to 4 is where I really see the light being on at its lowest. You can also go into table view and toggle on the DMX button, and you can see the values you're outputting. Also, after you've toggled on DMX, you can click on intensity and use the scroll wheel on the side and scroll up in DMX values. So when you want to dial in a precise low-end percentage, using DMX values can be a super helpful tool. I never thought I'd use sending actual DMX values, but for shooting night interiors or anything where you need that really low end, it's a lifesaver. Let me know how you're using DMX values and tell me in the comments what you want to see more of.